Okay, now I'll just push back the rails and get them out of the way. And at this point, what we're going to do is take off these 4 screws. But before that, this plate comes off, this little bracket. It's like a protector for the fan. There's a tab here, here, here. And this is a thermostat, temperature sensor. You can put a screwdriver in and pop that out. Also, go ahead and unplug these because you're going to need to do that anyway. And disconnect them. So I'll do that right there. And be right back. This one's off. This one, you actually have to push the tab to the right, but you don't have much room if you have the optional ice maker right there. It's going to make it pretty tight. Get that off. And it's on the back side. It's kind of held in with snaps. Just pop it off. You feed it up the top here. Okay. And the fridge is unplugged, so I'm not doing this hot. There's a little tab. There's a tab on both sides that hold this plug in. I won't be able to see it. Try to be nice to get them started coming off before you pull down. Alright, got that out of the way. Now, you can do the 4 little screws here. Little screws. I'm going to put this down. It's pretty self-explanatory. And you can take that wall out at this point. And the panel's off. Now I have to disconnect the harness from the fan. The fan's right here. The motors and housings in here. So, there's a sensor right here that snaps off. Copper tubing. And then right here. And then over here you have a harness. Let's see. Disconnect this one, and there's 2 grounds. One here and one there. Alright, do this pretty much in order. Since it's disconnected. And same thing as this, you kind of want to get the harness started. If you can. You'll be able to get behind that one or not. Alright, I'm going to put the camera down for this one. Okay, now it's disconnected. This side and over this side. And now we're going to have to, there's a screw here and one here that we need to take off, and then the whole assembly will come out. Here's the old fan in its housing. Here's the replacement. That is recommended. Now the issue I have with this fan is, big issues that the fan. Well, first off, let me backtrack a little bit. I did go in there and take everything apart and plug the fridge back in to make sure that the fan was not spinning. I want to make sure that that was the problem, and the fan was not. Now, I looked at the part number. Let me pull this off. Here's how you pull off this thing. The actual fan blades off the motor. Just pop it right out. Okay, now this model number, if you look for it, it says it's discontinued all over the place. It does. And I wonder why. Maybe these things are going bad pretty fast. Here's the replacement unit. It says the same number on it, but I had to order a totally different number from Amazon. And I will show you that model number that was ordered. A lot of places say this is discontinued. Sears, Lowe's, Whirlpool. Repair Clinic says it's back ordered forever. So you know, it's a fridge. I can't wait forever. I got to find something. So this is what I found. I'll put a link in to show you the actual model number of what I found. I forget where I found it, but somewhere I found a cross-reference saying that this model had replaced this model. So it looks like it's the same harness, same plug, same parameters. It actually says it's the same model number, which is very odd. So now I get to figure out how to replace it. I haven't done this part yet. Okay, it appears you just take, there's two tabs on this arm going around, here and here, and you just push out, and here, and push out here. It drops out. Whoa. And from here, what you do, pull back a little bit. Just pull this rubber piece off of there. Pull off of here. I guess it's vibration much needed on here. Keep it quiet. And then from here, I just slide it, pull it off the snaps, and then reverse order for the new one. And I'll be back. Okay, just a couple of tips here. These tabs that hold the wire going across do not need to be cut off. The tie wraps, you actually have a, if you pinch from the back side, you can actually get the other wiring harness to come off. And this one will snap into place. The new one comes with the tabs to go in there and to hold it in the mount. So we're getting there. The harness is in place. You can put the fan blades back. Oops. Just push it onto. Doesn't go anymore. Now we're ready to put it back together and really hope that this was the problem, because like I said, the fan wasn't turning, so the motor going bad kind of indicates, points that pretty hard that that's the problem. Okay, I have the new one screwed in, the housing screwed in, and everything's connected. The connectors, well, except for the pink one over there. I'm going to do that after I put the wall up, but it's easier to get to the screw up there with that connector disconnected. The two harnesses in the back are pretty much idiot proof. There's only one way they'll connect, because some of the connectors have unique shapes that will only allow it to go one way. Just make sure that you have your, when you do all the work, make sure you have your sensor with a lot of slack so it can come outside of the metal panel. And so the next thing we'll do is put the panel back on. One thing I will say, when you are taking off the housing and putting it back on, take special care to put your fingers underneath the screws, because if they do fall, and they will if you're just using one hand, and it may take some work digging them out of the fins, the cooling fins down there, so, and the coils. So luckily that did not happen to me. Drop it in. You have to kind of wiggle the back part in here. Hopefully I don't get nobody too much. Oh yeah, I think I got it in there. Nice. Okay, now the door. The door, you just have two tabs on the bottom. You gotta line up on the metal frame there. And here. Line those up and then, well, yeah, first time it went easy peasy. Now it wants to fight me. Come on. And then you can drop the screws in the slots on top. Come on. It's gonna fight me this time. See how it is. Here's 1, 2. Yay! Alright. Twist the nut driver. Have it back in place. Okay, now the ugly, mean top tray. That is a bad one to get in. Let's see. I have to squeeze over there. That went much easier than I thought it would. Okay. Now these little boogers. They're actually labeled left and right in case you get confused. But yeah, sit down there and match it up. It'll be kind of obvious which one's which. I'm putting them in with faith that this is fixed. Maybe dumb faith, but nonetheless. Alright, put it back together. I'm going to plug it in and give it some time to cool. And okay, it's been about 30 minutes since it's been running, and it's colder up here already, and down below I can hear the fan blowing. The freezer's cold, pretty stinking cold. I can't quite see, unfortunately, cannot quite see up in there to see the fan, but I hear it. It's awesome. Loving it. So success on the Whirlpool Gold Series fridge circa 2016, and I hope this will be the last time I have to fix this for a long time.